Guys, welcome to another cozy few days in my life. It's a couple days before we're leaving for Italy. I know that it's going to be a whirlwind being in Italy and all the sightseeing and all the new experiences. Although I have been there before, I studied abroad in Florence where we're going. So in preparation for leaving for Italy in a few days, I've been wanting to knit this sweater and I don't know why it escaped my mind, but I haven't started it yet, or I started it today. And I thought it'd be a fun little challenge to see if I can finish knitting it in 4 days. That's the time I have until we're leaving. It's a saddle shoulder cardigan by My Favorite Things in a super nice neutral gray, heathered gray. I really want to be able to wear it in Italy. I know the weather is gonna be perfect for layers, and I want something that's really neutral and will go with all of my outfits while I'm there. Bringing sweaters is so hard while traveling. They're so thick, and I really just want to bring this one. I don't have anything like it yet, and one of my knitting goals this year was to knit much more neutrally, and even just in general, kind of dress more neutrally. It's so hard to put together outfits, especially with my colorful hand knits, when everything is colorful and I feel like it all clashes. This is something that I've run into, I feel like, my whole life, but this is the year that I'm really trying to change it. This morning I've been furiously knitting. I knit the saddle shoulders on the cardigan and I just finished the back shaping, so the short rows for the back. Now I'm on to a bit more stockinette. I'll show you guys where it is right now. It looks like a mess of string, but that's how these things go at first, especially with a construction like this. They'll all get woven in, but there's the back. It actually, I suppose it might make more sense to go like this. That also doesn't really look like anything, but yeah, this is gonna be the back. So these guys right here are the shoulders and the shaping is down in the back. There's so much stringage here, but I'm excited. I haven't knit something this quickly in a really long time, and it's definitely scratching a little itch in my brain. I have not been having the greatest day today. I just think that pre-travel, I start to get really overwhelmed and antsy, and I just felt like a bunch of things were not going my way this morning, and I started to think about all the things that I need to do before we leave, and I also have to go to work for the 2 days before we leave, so I was not in the best mood, but knitting is definitely a way that I'm able to take myself out of my head and stop spiraling. And as much as it might be a little bit stressful to try to knit this in less than a week, I think it will also help to soothe me. I think knowing that I'll be doing something productive even when it's just hobby time, because I know I want to bring this to Italy, will really be super helpful. And then another exciting update, I got this guy. I was going back and forth on it so much, but I had a $100 Amazon gift card and I just went for it. I had thought about it so much. I just think filming on a camera is so different than filming on your phone. What it symbolizes to me feels very different. I don't love having to whip out my phone all the time. I do have a really nice camera on my phone and I'm sure I will continue to use it, but there's something that's so just like more creative and almost hobby-like to use a camera. There are times where I feel like the phone is almost like too realistic, like hyper focused or whatever. I'm no cinematographer, but yeah, I'm really excited to see how this camera goes. I definitely wanted to get it before we left for our trip if I was going to get it, but this is the Sony ZV-1F. So meant for vlogging. DM'd some YouTubers about what cameras they like to use for vlogging, and a few of them said this one. It wasn't too expensive, especially as cameras like this go, and with the gift card as well. So the second I got it and opened it up, I was like, I don't regret this at all, and there's no way I'm returning it. This purchase is making me really happy. And I do think it was perfect timing to get it before we leave for our trip. Excited to spend the next few days together and see how the sweater gets on. We'll see if it happens. I'm really hoping that it does. I'm going to be spending all my free time knitting in the next few days, and yeah, talk to you guys soon. So I'm taking a little break from knitting because we're gonna go to the pottery studio and paint some stuff for Mother's Day. That's Josh's mom's item of choice, always is a hand-painted pottery item from us. We've done that a couple years now, and we're bringing some wine in a bottle. We've got some Costco Shard going, and
I went a little heavy. We'll have some leftovers.
We gotta remember that that's wine in there, and not water.
Yeah, be inconspicuous. Ready? We'll practice.
Yeah.
Hydrating.
Yeah, it's like there's like electrolytes in there or something, right? It tastes especially good.
I feel artistically inspired.
And yeah, we used to do this all the time. There was a pottery painting studio right by our place in Santa Cruz, and
Monkey!
It's a monkey! You're so cute, buddy. Anyways, yeah, we used to do this all the time in Santa Cruz, and we haven't done it in a while because there isn't a studio that's local to us, but we found one in Alameda, and we're gonna go hang out there for a bit. It'll be a good break for my hands, and yeah, catch you guys there. Hi guys, it's the next day and I'm off to meet one of my friends at a yarn shop, and we're gonna do some serious knitting. She knows that I'm on a time crunch with this sweater and that we've got to get it done. So yeah, I've been knitting all morning, had some breakfast, had a coffee, made some good progress. I'm almost ready to join the body on the cardigan, and I'll show you guys later what it's looking like. Hopefully I've even made more progress on it. Yeah, I'm kind of in a rush right now, trying to meet my friends, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Back from yarn shopping and from a little knitting cafe date with one of my friends. It was super fun. Yeah, it's been a really nice day today, so we got to sit outside and eat. I exerted a lot of self-control. I did not buy any new yarn, despite hanging out in a yarn shop for a while. I did get some buttons. Where'd they go? Got some buttons for my cardigan, which I totally forgot that I even need them if I'm gonna finish this in a few days, so glad I remembered. I literally remembered while I was walking over there. But I think these are gonna be really cute for, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. They've kind of got like a little star detailing on them, and they're a dark wood. Super cute. And we are making good progress on the sweater. I joined the body, so it doesn't have a full joined body because it's a cardigan, but the armholes, it's got some armholes now. There's the saddle shoulder, and then the armholes. I haven't been going very long on the body yet, but the night is young. Unfortunately, I accidentally picked up stitches on the wrong sides, so these loose stitches are not on the right side, but it shouldn't be too difficult to just pick up stitches here on the saddle shoulder. Especially when picking up on the cast on edge, it usually looks pretty seamless, so I'm not too worried about that. And then I can just use these for the neckline because I'll have to pick up for the neckline. I'm impressed with myself. I think that I'm gonna be able to do this. We'll see. It really is a race against time, but it's really kind of fun. I can definitely feel myself, unrelated to the knitting, but just in general, feeling pretty stressed about just prepping for the trip and everything. I know that's only going to ramp up in the next few days, so I'm trying my best to just stay calm and not get too wrapped up in everything getting done before I leave. I tend to create this ridiculous list in my head of things that I need to do before I leave for a trip, and so many of them are not necessary. They're just what I would ideally like to get done in order to not worry about anything at home, and it's just not always realistic. So trying to remind myself of that. I haven't started using the vlog camera yet. I need to get a memory card for it, and I ordered that on Amazon, and it's not supposed to arrive until tomorrow, so won't be able to use it quite yet, but it'll be ready for the trip. And I got an adapter as well and a little tripod for it. I feel like I didn't quite adequately articulate how I was feeling about the camera and everything and why I got it earlier. I was mentioning that I didn't like taking out my phone all the time to film things, and that's very true, but part of the reason why I didn't like doing that is because this is like a new sort of creative hobby for me. Like, I know nobody's watching me. It's really just a fun thing to be able to document my life, film my life, and film all the things that I get up to outside of work. Yeah, it's another creative endeavor that I am really, really enjoying right now. And part of that is using a camera instead of using my phone. It feels a lot more creative, and it's not quite analog because it is a piece of technology, but it feels a little bit more aligned with what I want this to be for me. So yeah, hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. Tonight, I'm just gonna try to knit as much as possible. I would love to get halfway done with the body. We will see if that happens. I have a whole nother skein wound already. So we're looking good on that front. Might even wind a couple more tonight if I get the chance, because through most of the day tomorrow I won't get the chance to. But look at this hunk of yarn. This is amazing. It's going quickly. It really is. This yarn is so nice. I'm so looking forward to being able to wear this. My friend made a good point too, that I could block it while I'm in Italy and just bring my little Euclid and do it on a towel. I'm wondering if that's going to be the best way to do this. We'll see what the timeline is. The weather here is nice enough that it usually only takes around, I don't even want to say 24 hours to dry something. If you make sure that it's not sopping wet when you lay it out to block, that could definitely work in our favor. I'm not sure what the weather is like right now beyond it just being pretty mild in Italy. So I'm not sure if it's going to dry as quickly there, and I would love to wear it on our first day there, even if I can't wear it on our first night. That's kind of where things stand. Another girl dinner tonight, some classic buttered noodles. We don't have a lot in the pantry or fridge right now, specifically because we're traveling, so it's kind of the only thing that I have to eat, but I'm not complaining. That is my meal of choice for sure when I'm on my own. Definitely going to try to do some packing today, just to start the process. I have so many things circling in my brain of what I want to bring and all of that, and it needs to get out of my brain and into the real world. So that's another one of my goals tonight. But I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. We'll just see what happens if I'm feeling it. I am a very type A person. I think I mentioned it earlier. So there's a lot of prep involved. It's how I help myself kind of feel settled about the trip and just about trips in general. I do not do a lot of traveling. I'm trying to do more, but this year is kind of the first year that I am really prioritizing that. So I don't have a lot of experience, and planning things down to the minutia helps me feel a little bit more settled in that. We're not going to have a very specific itinerary, but I do have a list of activities and places, restaurants, coffee shops that we can go to. So everything is in one place. I had a lot of recommendations from Instagram, of course, so I wanted to compile those all together. just got off of work and I'm in the city for a Mother's Day dinner, and I have a little bit of time to kill. I was gonna try to go to a cafe, but I think I'm actually just gonna sit here in my car. Kind of weird, but I would really love to not spend money, and I already got a coffee today, and dinner is only gonna be in about 30-ish minutes, so it's not like really enough time to go and sit at a cafe. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable here. I got a good parking spot after looking for a while, so I really don't want to give it up. Excited for some dinner. I have been knitting through a lot of the day. My hands got a little break while I was driving over here for about 45 minutes, and now we're getting back at it. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. We are making really good progress. We're making really good progress on the body. I think I might be able to finish the body today, depending on how much time I get in tonight after I get back. I don't know when exactly I'll be getting back, but she's looking pretty long. It says 47 inches on the pattern, and I don't know, oh no, 47 centimeters. And I don't know where that measurement is from, like from the very top of the shoulder all the way down to the bottom. Like, it wasn't clear in the pattern. I maybe need to look a little bit more, but I don't think it says anything about where to measure from. So I'm assuming, based on having taken the measurement, like up at the top of the shoulder to the bottom, but I can't really tell. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I don't want it to be too long. Otherwise, if it were from the underarm down, it looks like it would be way too long. So, okay. Here it is. So there's the bottom. I've got it on the longer circular needles. It's all rolled up, of course, because there's no button band or neckline or anything, but I think I'm gonna be able to do this. If I can get the body done today, knock the sleeves and the button band and neckline out tomorrow, that's a lot of things. Maybe I could do that on Tuesday. Maybe if I finish by the end of the day on Tuesday, that is a better goal. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's shaping up nicely. I think my time management is good. I think I said it before, but I could block it while we're in Italy on a towel and just bring my little Euclid. So that may be the way to go, especially if it looks okay at not blocked. That might be the way to go. Pondering this. I'm hoping to be able to get quite a bit of time in tonight as well. And that, I think, is what will take me to the end of the body. Cross your fingers.